Well, I had to get my ass out of that wind. I had to stop the chill. So I'm here doing sunset on the sunset side of 7-Eleven. And this is a message specifically targeted to the people in the Pflugerville area. It's getting to that point where I have to make a decision soon because, and this is still going to be difficult. Let me try to explain. I'm looking for a place to tent up. It's still not going to be easy because, in the past 70 years, I've almost never doubted, and I've been through some of the worst. I traveled from the Canadian border to Belmont, California. So we're about 900 miles. Walked almost 200 of those miles in sub-freezing weather, at times 0 degree. Wearing pants as thin as what I have on right now, and only, I think I had no, I didn't have on any kind of hoodie, but I had on like a sweatshirt or jersey and just a thin blue jean jacket. Through a horrific blizzard. Snowed all the way to Belmont, Santa Cruz Mountains. I have sometimes marched almost nonstop. Then when I did finally find a place out of the wind, one time I woke up because my brain was telling me you're going to die if you don't build a fire. My skin was blue, my hands were blue and shiny. That's just that step just before they turn black from the frostbite. And could barely even manipulate a lighter but I have over 2,000 regular returning viewers. I average more than 3,000 watch hours per month, which means a lot of people are interested in what I have to say. And I know that probably of those over 2,000 regular viewers, that there's probably 1,000 of them in the Pflugerville area. I'm pretty good at taking care of myself. I know how to drop a deuce into a 30-gallon bag and contain the smell you have to actually tie the bag completely tight and stuff. I primarily would need access to water because although I don't drink much, trying to add on or getting too far off of a roadway, uneven ground, that's a problem. That's why I'm looking at the place I'm looking at now. Primarily, this is a plea to the people of Pflugerville, is if I hunker down somewhere nearby here, it'll be out of your way. It'll be out of your sight. I won't be embarrassing you, and all I'm asking is to be left alone primarily. That's what it's looking at like right now. I'm looking at one spot where it looks like I might be able to, if I get right on the edge of it, it might give me enough room to let my legs drop and push up with one arm. In the past, I've never really had any, well, some places, but that's why I got PTSD. I really had very little doubt about my ability to survive things, or that time just didn't give a shit if I didn't survive. For some reason, I want to survive. This winter, my first 2 winters homeless, I had both arms. I don't this time. So this is a plea to the people of Pflugerville. Please, if you know, and I absolutely will not tolerate being preached to about Jesus Christ or anything. That's got to be part of the deal, is that I'm left religiously alone. You don't have to give me any financial help. All I need is space to be able to sleep. And I'll probably end up spending a lot of time sleeping because getting up and down off the ground is almost impossible. They don't have any of those. And even though I've already may have told you in previous videos that I've considered, though, they have the hard, they have fold out. They don't have them here. They have in Did have them in Austin. Those hard top but non-sag. I like an army cot. Army cot's too low to get up off of for me. Even the ones that they had were 2 inches, exactly 2 inches too low. And you say, why don't I build it up 2 inches or put it up on bricks or some shit like that? Well, that's every one of those things is another motion with one arm and not two. My current regime is killing me because I'm having to put on 2 blankets, wrapping 2 blankets at a time. And that requires the grip in both hands. I have to like put them on like a matador. Y'all have seen me doing this and stuff. It's brutally painful. And do the medical people give a shit about my pain level or pain relief? No, absolutely not. And I'm about to start spending down. It's particularly because of the rain. It looks like I'm going to have to stay in a hotel tomorrow so that I'm clean and dry when I go to see my doctor Wednesday morning. That will be the great determiner whether I don't really want to go to a place where they don't have enough income and taxes and stuff to pay a police force that will keep the meth heads and buggers off of me. And you know what I mean by bugger. So I'll leave it there at around 6 or 7 minutes. Look, if you know somebody that has a little space on the edge of their property near a road where I can condition Uber to pick me up and take me, really only have to go shopping once a week, I could probably get enough water. I don't even really need access to water. I think I could handle 4 gallons of water would last me a week easy. So that's primarily what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to survive long enough. It's been 11 months. I've waited on Scott and White to repair my arm. Still not there. So all you have is this, is my social contract and my promise that I will not fuck up your property. Excuse my language. I will not foul up your property. I will keep my trash contained and do my best on each trip out to dump it somewhere. If you don't want to help me with that, that's the biggest thing I need help with is getting rid of, well, I do accumulate, all those empty cans and stuff like that they do accumulate, and feces in a bag. I can do all that. It's, and I think without any further public assistance, I might be able to get by on my little tiny, because if I'm not in the public eye, the cash donations already dried up pretty much after, well, I'm still getting some. I'm getting by, but that's pretty much it. It's just a simple request to the people that I know in this area that watch my programs, and I'll address this to Pflugerville. It's going to get unbearable, especially the spot that I've been sleeping in is unbearably windy. It's often registering winds, anywhere from 5 to 10 times faster than what they're claiming at the weather station in Pflugerville. That thing is in a protected place. I can tell by every little place is its own microclimate, just like where I'm sitting right now. It literally feels 20 degrees warmer than where I was because of lack of wind chill and direct sunlight. So that's the only promise I'll make is I won't foul up your property, especially if you help once a week, a bag full of trash, 30-gallon bag. And I think I can handle all food and water from there. And oh gosh, I'll have to get a solar panel. They had some on sale at Walmart the other day, but they were tied to something else. So I was paying for another object to get the solar panel. But that's about it. End of my request. And please remember that the first attempt to convert me or preach to me about Jesus Christ, and I will abandon all my property on your property and be gone. I will not hesitate to flee. If you become obnoxious, pushy in any way, shape, or form, and you have my promise not to do the same to you. I won't get preachy with you. I won't remind you that Christians spent, the last 1,700 years hunting, torturing, and murdering Jews. Okay, do we have a deal?